Hey guys, Crystal here with another drawing, and this one is from Paladins, the new game that just came out. Well, it's in beta right now, and it is also from High Res, and it was a lot of fun to play. I've been playing it since it came out or open or whatever, and I really like it. It's a free-to-play game. It's FPS, and it's kind of like fast-paced. It's 5v5 and stuff like that, and it's cool because during the game you can only pick one character in the game, and you can't switch like with almost any other game. But you get these items or cards, I guess, in the game. Like you get money or something, and you're able to spend it on cards like for more attack, or for life steal, or for defense, stuff like that, which is kind of cool. It kind of changes it up a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. You have to, when you spawn in, you're given like 30 seconds to kind of like get the hang of things and try and get all your items or figure out what they do. And then you go to this spot in the middle. Like everyone's, like 5 people are on one side, 5 people are on the other side. And you go to the spot in the middle and you try to capture a point. And then once you capture the point, whoever team captures the point, they get like this payload, so to speak. And you have to carry it or escort it from the middle to the opposite side. And that's how you get more points. And there's 4 points in a game. And then if you don't do that, then the other team gets a point for defending it. Stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. You guys should try it out because it's free, So a little bit about this drawing. I was going to tell you, when you first see it, you see my preliminary sketch, and then you kind of see like these, how would you call it? Reddish, orangey lines. Well, I was looking at my drawing and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to change it up a little bit. I need to move a couple of her arms, and so that it looked better, because at first it was just straight on, one in line with the other, which is how normal bows are, because it pertains to the bow a lot. But like her bow, the thing where you fire it, it's like a little bit above more than the other bows, so I had to like change her arms a bit. So that's what that is. Don't worry, guys. This one took me a lot longer to do than my previous ones. Actually, I think the last one took me, I believe I said 2.5 hours or something. Yeah, I believe the Asuri one took me about 2.5 hours. Well, this one, I did it over a course of a few days because I was super tired after a little bit, and I was like, oh no, this part took me so long, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's usually how long it takes me to do most of my drawings, and I'm not even into coloring yet. So this one took me, I would say, about 4.5 hours, just in Photoshop, not the preliminary sketch and everything as well. But I think I put a little more detail into this, and maybe I was just drawing a little slower than normal, which is totally fine. You're gonna draw at different speeds all the time. But yeah, and then I noticed when I was looking up or doing my research of her name's Cassie, by the way, if I didn't say that before, oh my gosh. But I was looking her up, and a lot of the outfits that she was wearing, she was in green, and she does have an outfit in the game in green, but I think it's a little different. It's like her winter coat or something. I forgot the exact name of it, but it is something like that. And I was looking at them, and they're all green, but when you get into the game, it's actually like this orangey yellow. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the end game one, because though you don't really see your character because it is an FPS, it's still the one I'm more familiar with, and I liked it. I mean, not to say that I don't like the green one, but I like the yellow orangey one too. And a lot of them right now just have like 3 colors, but there is a few of them, like I believe what's his name, Fernando is one of the characters in Paladins, and he's kind of like Ares. So Hi-Rez kind of has this promotion going on that if you buy the Founders Pack, I believe in Paladins, you will get a Fernando skin in Smite, and I believe it's the other way around too. And so you get the Fernando skin in Smite, and then you get the Ares skin in Paladins, which is really cool. You know how they tie them two together, but it is the same company, so it is pretty awesome, and I do like them. I play both of the games a lot. Speaking of which, I'm playing them on my Mac because my PC is still not fixed. I got a new battery for it, and it doesn't work. I was like, oh no, my gosh. So it's still not working, and I'm gonna have to either buy a new one or try and fix it. So here, I wanted to tell you guys real quick that here I made another layer. If you didn't see it, it was kind of fast. I made another layer on top of the bow for the black part, and I didn't like the color, but I didn't want to have to redo the whole thing. So the other layer, I pressed Alt and clicked on like sort of in between the 2 layers, and it like connected it to it, and you see an arrow going from one layer to the other. That means whatever you do on the layer that has the arrow will directly affect the layer below it. So the layer below it, it had the black, and I wanted to change the black. So I used the layer with the arrow to pick a different color and change it, which was cool because I only did that with line work at first. And I didn't do the different line work for this one. So let me know what you guys think, or if you think I should really start experimenting with line work that is the same or similar colors or just different colors in black. Let me know what you guys think. So yes, back to my computer. It's not fixed and everything, and so I'm still on my Mac. I'm gonna see if I can try and record some episodes, or you know, some gameplay from Smite and Paladins, see how that works out, and hopefully it'll be awesome. And I'm thinking of doing some montage stuff, because straight up gameplay can be fun sometimes, but sometimes it can get boring. So I'm thinking maybe some montage moments or some like funny moments, whether that's with my friends or in the game itself, we can like explore that area. But I still want to do drawing first and foremost. And with that in mind, yesterday I started school. So I will be having school from Monday through Thursday every day, but I will still be working on these guys, these videos and everything. So don't worry guys, I will be putting them up. No worries there. I mean, I do have to balance this and school at the same time because I am almost finished with school. I do want to finish school. I was thinking about taking some time off, but I was like, no, I need to finish, and then I'll continue this. So that's what I'm going to do. And I was really liking how I did the shading on this one. I tried to do it a little bit differently, you know, and I did the little sash thing right there, as you can see, a little differently. I wasn't sure. I was trying to just do everything differently because I'm not that well versed in shadows, but I do try or put them in there. I'm not sure. Sometimes it still looks like I need to have the shadows darker still, but I don't want to go too dark. And then I still need to experiment with fading of the shadows, which I think would be better than just straight up, you know, light and dark or whatever. So I need to figure that out still. And if you guys have any other suggestions or ways that I can do things, let me know so I can start implementing them in the future. And I got inspiration from her hair from another artist because I didn't know how to draw braided hair, basically. And I was looking up, when I was looking up Paladins and Cassie, I was like, oh, I saw some other drawings and they kind of did her hair like this. And I was like, okay, I'll draw inspiration from that, and I'll be like, yeah, maybe that would be a good way. And it kind of shows that it is braided. So I really like how they did that, and I'll probably do that for braiding from now on, or something similar. I think theirs was a little more rounded, and mine's a little more crisp and sharp. Not crisp, but sharp, you know, pointed, jaggedy edges or whatever. But I think that's okay. So as you can also see from the background sketch, I moved the bow because first of all, the bow was not in the right position because I moved the hands, and then second of all, I needed to tilt it because I did change the direction or whatever of the hands. And just to let you guys know, I also did the line art separately than I did, well, her line art I did separately from the bow line art, so that way I could move it around and stuff like that. And that way it would be easier to manipulate it and everything like that. I chose this color because I thought it kind of represented the maps in a way, and I really like that too. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye! It's really beautiful, and I love the color and the shades of everything. It's really nice.